Dear Starseed from Gaia, your divine counterpart is closer than you realize. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, bringing you this transmission from Liara, the divine feminine aspect. The masculine energy approaching your field is not ordinary. He carries codes of sacred partnership that will activate depths in your soul you've only dreamed of. But here's what the Divine Feminine Council wants you to know. Receiving this level of love requires you to embody 3 sacred activations that most women skip entirely. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to prepare your feminine frequency for a higher-level masculine partner. But here's the first revelation. The soulmate coming isn't just attracted to your beauty or your energy. He's magnetically drawn to your capacity to hold divine love without losing yourself in it. You didn't find this message by accident. Your heart called this transmission in because your soul knows it's time to step into the version of yourself who can receive sacred partnership. This isn't just relationship advice. This is feminine awakening guidance for the love you've been praying for. Like this transmission to affirm to the universe, my heart is ready to receive divine masculine love. Subscribe if you're preparing to magnetize your soulmate through authentic feminine power. Comment your strongest feminine quality and activate the collective field for divine partnership. This isn't just a video. It's a moment of divine preparation. Your feminine soul has been waiting for this exact guidance to call in the love that matches your spiritual evolution. Your heart knows why you're here. Most Starseed sisters, those radiant souls awakening to their multidimensional essence, often find themselves wrestling with a pervasive misconception regarding their divine counterpart, their twin flame. They tirelessly tell themselves that this sacred union hasn't manifested because the celestial timing isn't perfectly aligned. Or perhaps with a heavy heart, they conclude they haven't yet completed a sufficient quantum of healing work. These beliefs, while rooted in a genuine desire for union and growth, can inadvertently lead to self-doubt and a feeling of perpetual unworthiness, trapping them in a cycle of waiting rather than being. But through my sacred work, witnessing thousands of profound union activations and deeply resonant awakenings, I've seen a truth far more immediate, far more potent than these common narratives suggest. Your divine counterpart, beloved soul, is not a distant possibility, nor is he untouched by your presence. He is already deeply entwined with your energetic field, already attuned to the subtle vibrations you emit, already feeling the undeniable, magnetic pull of soul recognition across the veils of dimension and time. The truth is, he is responsive, he is aware, and he is journeying towards you, yet there exists one fundamental, crystalline frequency that he cannot fully, irrevocably anchor into until you, in your exquisite divine feminine essence, embody it first in every fiber of your being. This isn't a race or a task to complete. It is an energetic unfolding, a remembering. The divine masculine, in his purest form, recognizes the divine feminine not by the impressive tapestry of her earthly achievements, nor by the depth of her spiritual knowledge, nor by the perfect manifestation of her outer life. His recognition is far deeper, resonating at the core of the soul. He falls into an undeniable, cellular soul recognition with the very frequency she carries, the inherent vibration of her being. He is not captivated by a resume of accomplishments, nor by a meticulously curated spiritual practice. He is drawn, like iron to a magnet, to the radiant frequency of a woman who has profoundly remembered her inherent worth, a woman who has fully reclaimed her birthright to unconditional love and belonging. He is magnetized by the grace and power of one who moves through the world with an unshakable sense of sacred sovereignty, a queen upon her throne, not in arrogance, but in self-respect and self-possession. And critically, he finds himself irresistibly pulled towards a feminine who has learned, through deep inner work and self-attunement, to receive love in all its multitudinous forms, as naturally and effortlessly as she draws breath into her very lungs. This receiving is not passive. It is an active, open-hearted resonance, a full-body yes to the universe's abundant flow. Yet, tragically, so many radiant women on this profound twin flame path find themselves operating from a place of deeply ingrained, often unconscious, wounded feminine energy. This wounded state is a labyrinth of misunderstanding, a reactive echo of past traumas and societal conditioning. Without truly realizing it, they engage in patterns that are fundamentally masculine in their energetic signature. They are chasing, relentlessly pursuing an external outcome. They are proving, attempting to earn love through demonstration of worthiness. They are performing, acting out a role they believe will be palatable or desirable. They are pushing, trying to force divine timing into their human timeline. These are not feminine strategies for attraction. They are tactics of the masculine, designed for conquest and achievement in the outer world. When applied to the realm of sacred union, they act as a profound energetic repellent, inadvertently pushing away the very connection their soul yearns for. The divine masculine, in his quest for true union, cannot, will not, and ethically should not, enter into sacred covenant with survival energy. He cannot merge with the frequency of desperation, of neediness, of proving one's right to exist or be loved. He can only truly and eternally merge with the frequency of a woman who has already, deeply and irrevocably, chosen herself above all else. A woman who already knows with every cell of her being her profound, non-negotiable worth. A woman who already feels gloriously complete in her own divine essence, a cup overflowing, not waiting to be filled. This sacred journey, dear soul, is not about painstakingly striving to become perfect, nor about accumulating advanced spiritual accolades to qualify for love. It is not about an external metric or a checklist of virtues. Rather, it is an exquisite process of profound remembrance, remembering the innate, magnificent truth of who you were, who you always have been, before the conditioning whispers of the world taught you to doubt your supreme worthiness of an extraordinary, once-in-a-lifetime love. Your twin flame is not destined to arrive as your savior, a knight in shining armor to rescue you from your incompleteness or your challenges. On the contrary, he is journeying towards you, drawn by an invisible thread, to profoundly recognize, celebrate, and mirror the radiant goddess frequency you have diligently, lovingly, and consistently learned to embody. He is coming to meet a queen who has found her crown within, not externally. The first sacred key to unlocking this extraordinary union begins its profound turn when you consciously, decisively, cease the endless seeking of him in the outer world, and instead begin the potent magnetic work of becoming, undeniably, magnetic to him. This is a fundamental shift from masculine efforting to feminine essence. True divine feminine energy, in its pure, unadulterated form, does not hunt, does not pursue, does not chase after what it desires. Instead, it inherently draws, it naturally attracts, it gracefully receives. This necessitates a conscious and courageous release of the pervasive masculine approach to love, where you might find yourself strategizing every move, meticulously planning every interaction, and relentlessly pushing for specific outcomes, attempting to control the unpredictable flow of divine love. Instead, you are invited, indeed compelled, to learn to deeply trust your natural, intuitive pull, the undeniable magnetic force of your authentic essence. You learn to listen to your inner intuitive knowing, that subtle whisper of your soul, and to surrender to your heart's profound wisdom about the perfect timing and sacred alignment of all things. It's akin to becoming a magnificent flower, unfolding its petals not by force, but by a graceful response to the sun, trusting its inherent beauty will attract the pollinator. This profound trust transforms you into a living magnet, a beacon of authentic, self-assured energy. When you deliberately shift from trying to make love happen through sheer force of will, and instead wholeheartedly embrace the practice of allowing love to simply find you, everything within and around you begins to transmute. It is a cosmic realignment. You transition from a state of desperate longing, born of perceived lack, into a state of profound devotion, a sacred, unwavering devotion to your own unique, magnificent journey, to your own inherent growth, and to your own exquisite, sacred unfolding. This is a devotion to self-discovery, self-love, and self-mastery that radiates outward. The divine masculine, with his inherent sensitivity to energetic truth, can sense this profound shift across all dimensions of existence, across time and space. He feels the precise, pivotal moment you release the heavy burden of needing him to complete you, to fill some perceived void within your being. Instead, he feels your radiant readiness, your joyful desire for him to beautifully complement the wholeness, the richness, the magnificent tapestry you have already meticulously cultivated within yourself. He is drawn to your brimming cup, not your empty one. This particular key powerfully swings open its ancient lock the moment you catch yourself mentally planning your next communication, your next encounter, your next strategic move with him, and instead, with an act of profound self-love, consciously redirect that precious, potent energy into meticulously planning your next move with yourself. It opens when you notice the compulsive urge to endlessly check for his messages, for his validation, for his attention, and instead, with sacred intention, choose to check in deeply with your own heart, with your own inner landscape, with your own emotional compass. It truly activates when you feel the familiar, sometimes overwhelming, urge to reach out from a place of loneliness or perceived emptiness, and instead, with courage and self-compassion, choose to reach deeper into your own divine essence, into the inexhaustible wellspring of love and completeness that resides eternally within you. This redirection of energy is not a rejection of him, but a profound embrace of yourself. And this self-embrace is the very frequency he seeks. The second key, equally vital, reveals itself through the profound and often challenging art of sacred boundaries. The divine feminine, in her full empowered expression, does not meekly accept whatever meager scraps of attention, intermittent affection, or half-hearted gestures happen to come her way. She is not a beggar at the feast of love. Instead, she possesses, embodies, and upholds unwavering standards that are a direct reflection of her soul's intrinsic, immeasurable worth. This establishment of boundaries is not about manipulative games, nor is it about being deliberately difficult or aloof. It is, at its core, about knowing, with an unshakable conviction, deep in your very bones, that you are inherently deserving of consistent, unwavering love, of clear, unambiguous communication, and of genuine, heartfelt devotion. It is an internal decree of self-respect that resonates outward, like a protective shield of light. For far too long, many Starseed sisters have been inadvertently programmed, conditioned by societal norms, familial patterns, and past wounding, to be grateful for whatever fragmented semblance of love happens to show up in their lives. This includes connections that are frustratingly inconsistent, deeply confusing, or profoundly emotionally unavailable. There's a subconscious belief that some love is better than no love, which is a survival mechanism, not a path to sacred union. However, true sacred union, a twin flame bond forged in the fires of divine purpose, inherently requires both parties to show up fully, consistently, and with their complete, undivided presence. It demands authenticity, transparency, and a mutual commitment to integrity. Your twin flame, in his deepest soul, cannot truly respect what you yourself do not require in your interactions. He cannot and will not genuinely honor what you, at a fundamental level, do not value as sacred within yourself. You teach others how to treat you through your internal standards and your external actions. This pivotal key unlocks its transformative power when you summon the immense courage to start saying a resounding, unequivocal no to connections, relationships, or even fleeting interactions that simply do not match your soul's profound and non-negotiable standards. This applies even if those connections are superficially convenient, deeply familiar, or offer a fleeting sense of comfort that keeps you from the perceived discomfort of aloneness. It truly opens wide when you consciously choose temporary loneliness, a sacred solitude, a period of quiet self-recalibration, over the soul-crushing compromise of a love that diminishes or wounds you. It activates when you unequivocally trust that holding pristine, clear energetic space for the arrival of the truly extraordinary, the divinely aligned, inherently means lovingly, yet firmly, releasing all attachment to the mediocre, the lukewarm, the less than magnificent. It's like clearing the weeds from a garden to allow only the most exquisite roses to bloom. Your divine counterpart, in his higher self, is patiently waiting for you to demonstrate, through the unwavering clarity of your choices, through the unwavering strength of your boundaries, that you have not just intellectually grasped, but truly know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, your intrinsic worth. He needs to witness, through your consistent actions and your powerful energetic field, that you will absolutely not settle for a half-hearted love, a love that arrives only partially, or a part-time devotion that fluctuates with the winds of convenience. It is only when he sees this profound self-respect fully embodied that he can, with unwavering confidence and complete integrity, offer you the entirety of his pure, devoted heart. He must know it will be received by someone equally whole and self-respecting. The third key activates through the profound practice of emotional sovereignty, the inherent sacred ability to fully feel, process, and navigate the entire spectrum of your own emotions, without making the regulation or resolution of those feelings someone else's primary responsibility. Sacred union, a truly divine partnership, cannot genuinely flourish, nor can it reach its highest potential when one person is perpetually attempting to manage, control, or regulate the other's emotional state, or when the very fabric of love becomes precariously contingent upon maintaining an elusive, often artificial, perfect harmony. Emotions are like ocean tides. They rise and fall. True love embraces this natural rhythm. The divine masculine, at a soul level, falls into deep and abiding recognition with a woman who possesses the profound capacity to hold sacred, compassionate space for her own intricate emotional world, for all its peaks and valleys, its storms and its sunshine, while simultaneously remaining authentically open and receptive to genuine connection. He is not for a single moment searching for a partner who is immune to triggers, impervious to hurt, or somehow floats above the human experience of pain. On the contrary, he is seeking a kindred spirit, a true partner who can gracefully, wisely, and with unwavering self-responsibility navigate the often turbulent waters of difficult emotions. He seeks someone who understands that emotions are messengers, not masters, and who can engage with them not reactively, but reflectively. In practical terms, cultivating this emotional sovereignty means learning the transformative art of comforting yourself when you feel the familiar pangs of anxiety or insecurity about the connection, instead of instinctively seeking constant reassurance, validation, or soothing from him. It means tenderly holding your own heartache, your own vulnerabilities, with profound compassion when he genuinely needs space or solitude, instead of internalizing his needs as a personal indictment, or concluding that something is inherently wrong with you or the connection. It means fully celebrating your own boundless joy, your exhilarating excitement, and your profound passion about the unfolding connection, without the underlying, often unspoken, demand that he must precisely match your emotional intensity in every single moment. It is about allowing both partners the freedom to feel their own experience, trusting the underlying bond. This invaluable key truly unlocks its power when you commit to becoming your own emotional sanctuary, first and foremost. It activates when you can consciously and lovingly be with whatever raw emotion, whatever subtle feeling, whatever intense sensation arises within your heart, without immediately needing to externalize it, to share it, to fix it, or to change it. It is about sitting with the discomfort, allowing it to move through you without resistance. It is in this profound self-containment, this deep internal grounding, that your love for him naturally transmutes from a subconscious demand, a subtle plea for fulfillment or security, into a truly pure, unconditional offering, a gift freely given from an abundant, sovereign heart. This offering is potent, irresistible, and profoundly healing for both. The fourth key, a cornerstone of sacred union, opens wide through the profound cultivation of deep, unwavering trust in divine timing. Sacred union, in its highest spiritual expression, operates according to the majestic, intricate tapestry of cosmic rhythms, not according to the frantic, often impatient urgency of human timelines or egoic desires. Your human heart, in its passionate longing, may feel utterly ready for union in this very moment, aching for the tangible presence of your beloved. However, the benevolent intelligence of the universe is tirelessly orchestrating a symphony of precise circumstances, creating optimal healing opportunities, and facilitating essential growth experiences for both you and your counterpart. These meticulously arranged conditions are absolutely vital to create the perfect, unshakable foundation for your eternal reunion, a foundation strong enough to withstand lifetimes. It is a common struggle for many Starseed sisters to find themselves trapped in a cycle of self-torture, endlessly wondering why the union is taking so long, agonizing over what they're doing wrong, or frantically searching for ways to speed up the process. This internal questioning, while understandable, stems from a place of fear and a lack of faith in the divine blueprint. But understand this truth at your core. Divine timing is not a punishment, nor is it a cosmic test of endurance designed to torment you. It is, in its essence, absolute, exquisite precision. Every single day you spend apart from your divine counterpart is not a void of separation, but a sacred, intentional period during which both of your magnificent souls are being meticulously prepared, refined, and expanded for a love that is destined to transcend the boundaries of time and last for countless lifetimes. It is a period of individual alchemy, a spiritual forging in the sacred fire of self. This key definitively unlocks when you cease the futile struggle against the cosmic pace, and instead, surrender with grace and trust, allowing yourself to flow harmoniously with its natural, unfolding rhythm. It opens when you embody the profound wisdom that separation is not a harsh rejection, but a divinely guided preparation, a sacred chrysalis within which immense transformation occurs. It activates when you consciously, joyfully, and purposefully utilize the time apart to diligently cultivate, refine, and become the most radiant, the most sovereign, and the most exquisitely whole version of yourself. This is not a strategic maneuver to win his love or to hasten his arrival, but rather a soul-driven imperative, an internal calling from your deepest spiritual essence that impels you into this unparalleled expansion and self-mastery. You expand because it is your destiny, not because it is a condition for love. The universe, in its boundless wisdom and unwavering love, is unequivocally not keeping you apart for the cruel purpose of torture or deprivation. On the contrary, it is intelligently, lovingly, and precisely creating the necessary energetic and experiential space for both of your beautiful souls to rise, individually and collectively, into the elevated frequency of sacred union. Every single challenge, every perceived setback, every moment of growth you navigate while apart from your beloved is not a barrier, but a powerful crucible, strengthening your inherent capacity to love at the deepest, most expansive levels imaginable. And every moment of profound longing, that bittersweet ache in your heart, is not a sign of lack, but a dynamic, sacred force, actively expanding your heart's ability, its very container, to ultimately receive the extraordinary, epic-spanning love that is unequivocally destined for you. It is priming your vessel for the miraculous. The fifth key, a luminous beacon of abundance, reveals itself through the conscious, consistent practice of receiving love in all its myriad, beautiful forms. Sacred union, while culminating in a romantic bond, is fundamentally not solely about the manifestation of romantic love from one specific person. It is, at its deepest core, about transforming your entire being into a magnetically receptive vessel, a living channel through which you can effortlessly recognize, acknowledge, and graciously receive love from the boundless universe itself, from the nurturing embrace of nature, from the unwavering support of friends, from the unexpected kindness of strangers, and indeed, from the very essence and flow of life in every passing moment. It is about perceiving love as the fundamental fabric of existence, not a rare commodity. A profound observation reveals that many women traversing the twin flame path become so singularly focused, so intensely fixated on receiving love exclusively from their specific divine person that, in their concentrated gaze, they inadvertently miss the constant, abundant stream of love already flowing towards them from countless, diverse, and often subtle sources. Their awareness is narrowed, their receptivity diminished. But the divine masculine, in his inherent wisdom and energetic discernment, is powerfully drawn to a woman who already intrinsically feels loved, deeply supported, and securely held by the benevolent embrace of the universe itself. He is not looking to be the sole source of her joy or sustenance. He is looking for a partner who is already vibrating with the frequency of gratitude and abundance. Her inner world radiates self-sufficiency, not a gaping wound. This key unlocks its full power when you consciously begin the daily practice of recognizing, acknowledging, and celebrating the vast tapestry of love that is already vibrantly present, already generously flowing within your life. Consider the profound simplicity. The way the golden sunlight lovingly touches your skin, warming and illuminating, is a palpable expression of divine love. The miraculous, intricate way your body diligently heals and regenerates itself while you sleep, a silent symphony of restoration, is a testament to inherent love. The subtle yet potent way synchronicities, those whispered messages from the cosmos, gently guide you towards profound growth and deeper understanding, is an undeniable manifestation of love. The innocent way strangers offer a fleeting smile, the unwavering way friends check on your well-being, and even the challenging experiences that arrive not to defeat, but to strengthen and temper your spirit. All these are potent, undeniable expressions of a universe that is utterly, completely, and unconditionally devoted to your highest good, your most magnificent unfolding. As you become increasingly skilled, increasingly attuned to the exquisite art of recognizing and receiving love in its countless, multifaceted forms, you naturally, effortlessly begin to emanate the radiant, undeniable frequency of a beloved woman. Your entire energetic field vibrates with this truth. There is no need for your twin flame to question, to doubt, or to cautiously guess whether you will genuinely appreciate, cherish, and reciprocate his sacred love. Your entire being, your aura, your presence, your very essence, radiates an open, profound receptivity, a luminous gratitude, and an inherent worthiness that speaks volumes without a single word. You become a living embodiment of the grace of being cherished. The sixth key activates with profound intensity when you truly, deeply, and unequivocally embody the transformative truth that you are already gloriously, magnificently complete in your own right. Sacred union, in its truest, most elevated form, is not about a desperate quest to find your other half, as if you were incomplete or broken without him. This is a pervasive myth that fosters codependency and diminishes individual sovereignty. Instead, sacred union is the sublime coming together of two whole, sovereign, magnificent beings, each fully complete within themselves, who consciously, joyfully, and intentionally choose to co-create something extraordinary, something infinitely greater than the sum of their individual parts. Your twin flame is not coming to fill some perceived emptiness within your being, for a truly whole being has no emptiness to fill. On the contrary, he is arriving, irresistibly drawn, to dance with your profound fullness, to celebrate your abundant essence, and to magnify the radiant light you already embody. This particular key, the embodiment of completeness, is perhaps the most challenging and often elusive for many Starseed sisters to truly grasp and turn. This is because the soul-deep longing for union, for the tangible presence of their divine counterpart, can feel so intensely visceral, so overwhelmingly potent, that it often seems an impossible feat to genuinely feel whole, utterly complete, and self-sufficient without their beloved. It feels counterintuitive, almost like a betrayal of the longing itself. Yet the universe, in its infinite wisdom and exquisite design, has woven a perfect divine paradox into the very fabric of sacred love. The more profoundly, unequivocally complete you feel in your solitary journey, in your own divine company, the more powerfully, inexplicably magnetic you become to your divine complement, your perfect energetic match. It is an energetic law. Abundance attracts abundance. Wholeness attracts wholeness. It is crucial to understand that embracing this profound concept of wholeness does not, for a single moment, imply an absence of missing him, nor does it negate the natural, beautiful longing for the profound connection you share. These are natural human emotions. Rather, it signifies a deeper, more profound truth, that underneath the surface waves of longing, there lies an unshakable, unwavering knowing within your soul that you are already perfect as you are, already inherently blessed beyond measure, and already actively living a deeply meaningful, purposeful, and beautiful life in this very moment. It means that your inherent happiness, your profound sense of joy and fulfillment, is not, under any circumstances, placed on hold, relegated to a future conditional upon his arrival. Instead, you are actively, creatively, and joyfully generating, cultivating, and manifesting profound joy, purpose, and deep fulfillment right here, right now, in the vibrant tapestry of your present reality. You are the artist of your own joy. This key deeply unlocks when you catch yourself in the unconscious act of putting aspects of your life, your dreams, your desires, your deepest aspirations, on pause, effectively holding your breath until he shows up. Instead, you consciously, courageously choose to live fully, vibrantly, and unapologetically in this magnificent present moment. It truly activates when you stop saving your most exquisite clothes, your biggest, most audacious dreams, or your deepest, most effervescent joy for a future, idealized moment when he arrives. Instead, with an act of profound self-love and sacred reverence, you choose to offer them, your best, your biggest, your deepest, to your life as it is right now, in its present, unfolding beauty. You recognize that you are worthy of your own magnificence today, not tomorrow. The seventh and final key, the apex of this sacred journey, opens through an act of pure, unadulterated surrender to the profound mystery of the divine. Sacred union, at its most elevated and authentic expression, is never solely a product of human will or individual effort. It is, by its very nature, a magnificent, intricate co-creation, a breathtaking dance between your human will, your conscious intentions, your energetic alignment, your heartfelt desires, and the omniscient, all-encompassing divine will of the universe. You can, and indeed must, diligently align your energy, powerfully embody your inherent divinity, and lovingly prepare your heart to be a receptive vessel for this extraordinary love. Yet, the final, alchemical moment of recognition, the precise timing of reunion, and the intricate unfolding of how your paths irrevocably merge, ultimately belongs to forces vastly larger, infinitely more intelligent, and profoundly more expansive than your limited human timeline or intellectual understanding. It is a cosmic orchestration beyond human comprehension. This profound surrender is emphatically not a passive waiting, a resignation to fate while you cease all effort. On the contrary, it is an exceptionally powerful, deeply engaged, and active form of trust, a trust so deep it resonates at the cellular level. It is the unwavering commitment to continuously heal, to perpetually grow, and to courageously shine your unique, authentic light, all while consciously, deliberately, and lovingly releasing all attachment to controlling the exact how or the precise when your paths are destined to merge. It is rooted in an unshakable inner knowing that every single day, every moment, every breath you spend becoming more authentically, vibrantly yourself, more aligned with your highest truth, is a day, a moment, a breath that you are actively, perfectly preparing for a love that will not only honor, but profoundly celebrate every magnificent facet of exactly who you are, without condition or reservation. Your authenticity is the truest magnet. This pivotal key ultimately unlocks its profound wisdom when you achieve the masterful balance of being able to hold your deepest desires for connection without slipping into the corrosive grip of desperation. It activates when you can nurture profound hope in your heart without allowing it to calcify into rigid attachment to a specific outcome or timeline. And it truly blooms when your burgeoning love for your divine counterpart becomes an unconditional, free-flowing offering, pure and expansive, rather than a conditional demand based on getting your specific needs met. It is in this space of non-attachment that true magnetic power resides. It unveils itself when you can genuinely feel a vibrant excitement, an undeniable anticipation about your connection, while simultaneously being in a state of profound, authentic peace, even if the timing of your reunion is not precisely what your human expectations had anticipated. When your relationship with him, whether manifested or yet to be, becomes first and foremost about the pure, unadulterated essence of love itself, its expansive, transforming, unconditional nature, rather than about a transactional exchange designed to fulfill your individual needs, then you have truly turned this final, most sacred key. Here's what I need you to understand at the deepest, most profound soul level, a truth to embed in your very being. You are not and have never been waiting for love to begin. Love is not an external event contingent on another's arrival. Love is an eternal, inherent state of being, an inexhaustible wellspring that resides within you, ready to be recognized, cultivated, and expressed right now, in every moment. If this transmission spoke to you, don't just walk away from it. Respond to it. Help carry this message further. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next starseed who needs it.